Hey everyone, this is City Council Rewind for the meetings on February 6, 2024, and with us again is Vice Mayor Christy Gillespie. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you were able to make a little bit of time out of your day to be able to do this. I know you're busy,
Yes.
tearing up that turnpike between
yes.
here and Oklahoma City and that
Yes.
sort of thing.
Yep.
So the meeting on Tuesday night, there's like 62 items, I think, that you and the council reviewed, discussed, that sort of thing. 3 items that we wanted to hit on today. Traffic signal pole painting project, the animal ordinance amendment, and then the housing study.
Okay.
So let's start with the traffic signal pole painting project. 27 more intersections. How cool is this?
I love it. I love it. You know, I think some people wonder, why do we want to do more painting of our light poles or our traffic signals? And it is so important that we make sure, and I said this at the meeting last night, that we make sure that the businesses in these different intersections, they're important. And so while we maybe can't do a New Orleans Square revitalization at every single intersection every year, what we can do are those little things, and part of that is that painting that just brightens it up. It makes everything look new because it is new. And also, for potential investors coming into our city, potential small business owners, that they're like, oh, they care about their city. They're doing things to make it look better every year. And I hear from businesses that say, that is the reason we came to Broken Arrow, is because you continue to invest in your community.
Animal ordinance. There was an
Yes.
amendment to that.
Yes, we love talking about animal ordinance. We've gotten to do it a few times.
We have, haven't we? We have. And so this time there was an adoption of
Yes.
the amendment, and just clarifying some definitions in there. But the big thing on it was the removal of the dog and cat pet license.
Yes.
And I know this has been, you've been pretty passionate about this.
Yes, I have. Ever since I got elected original in 2019, it's been something that, it's been important to me because, first of all, I'm all about eliminating anything that we cannot enforce. And we really weren't enforcing these licenses. I mean, probably many of you are watching didn't even know we did have a license requirement. But now, that is off the table. So you don't have to worry about getting, a fine or any type of repercussions for not having a license, because you no longer have to have a license. We do want you to take good care of your pets. And, we do want everyone out there to spay and neuter their pets if they choose to. And, but, that's something that we decided that we weren't going to put that on the ordinance. So I'm happy about that.
And folks will see that pretty soon whenever the ordinance gets updated. But there was an
Yes.
emergency clause last night, so it does
Yes.
go into effect immediately.
Right.
Moving on, housing study. So
Yes.
the preliminary report,
Yes.
you and the council got to hear a report from Points Consulting, the consultant that the city hired to do this. There were some interesting little nuggets in there that I wanted to point out, that 72% of the homes in Broken Arrow are owner-occupied. So we
Right.
have a little less than 30% that are rentals. The home values here in Broken Arrow continue to climb, and they outpace values across Oklahoma, which is really interesting.
Right.
And then one thing I thought was really fascinating, they looked at 36 cities all across the U.S., and Broken Arrow ranked 30th out of those 36th as far as affordability is concerned. Our cost of living here is cheaper, and that was really kind of an eye-opener to say that there really is affordability when it comes to
Right.
housing here in Broken Arrow. What were your thoughts about the preliminary report?
Yeah, I'm excited to kind of get into the weeds, because I'm getting into the weeds kind of girl, but of the 150-page report that we're going to get a copy of. But I'm very excited to see, kind of what we already knew. We love single-family homes in our city, and also people that are currently renting. They want to buy. And that's what we want. We want to be able to accommodate young families that want to not just rent in Broken Arrow, but they want to stay here and make it their home, and make Broken Arrow schools and Union schools where they attend and bring up their kiddos. And so I'm excited to kind of look it over a little more, but I think it told us what we knew, is that people want to live in Broken Arrow because we have, we're a great place to live, work, and play, but housing is affordable. We're not at the bottom, which you don't want to be that either as far as affordability. You want to be in the middle, and we've done a good job of remaining affordable.
Several more items were on the agendas besides what we just talked about. For more about those, go to the city website and click on Agendas and Minutes in the Government section. Click on the date range drop-down list and then select the governing body. Find the meeting date of your choice and select the meeting details. Thank you so much for joining us, Vice Mayor. Appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me. I always love coming into City Hall.
And I think with the rotation, we'll probably see you here in about another 6 weeks or so, or 6 meetings, I guess.
Yep.
So a couple of months. So
Right.
It's always great having you.
Well, thank you so much for having me, and I'm going to go out and enjoy this pretty day.
I'm so jealous. That's it for City Council Rewind, folks. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks for the meeting of February 20th. Until then, stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you around town, the city where opportunity lives.
Thank you for watching. This is a production of the City of Broken Arrow, the city where opportunity lives.